You know, it's funny, when I was Night City editor, Sun had
Thank you so much.
14 city cell reporters, including reporters and Ledge, and I think they're down to 4 GAs.
Yeah, well, I know them all. The other. So, I mean, obviously, journalism is moving online. We're seeing iPad, we're seeing smartphone apps, we're seeing all of that. But at the same time, like what Kerry said, now really good, clear writing is more important than ever because there's so much information out there that you have to sift through. And when there is really a clear article or a clear information out there, it's written clearly, the information, you can rely on it, it's accurate, it's you know, the right information in there is in terms of who confirmed it and that sort of thing. There's always going to be a place for that talent, those traditional skills, in my opinion, and I find you know, that's where journalism schools and that sort of thing can come in because they really offer you the you know, they tell you how to interview, how do you interview people to get the information that you want to get. And they also help you in terms of multitasking, right? Because you are writing a story, plus you want to get it up on that website, plus you want to tweet about it because you want to engage that community too. And so there's a lot more multitasking that goes on. And I think that can be a lot easier now maybe for younger, you know, aspiring journalists who already have a really good handle on all of these tools. I feel like it's going to be a lot easier for new aspiring journalists to really grab handle of those tools and master them and be able to share information quickly and accurately with people who really want it.
One of the things I would suggest if you're serious about being in any of the media-related fields, and that's a whole scope, is get to be good at all of them. Get to be good with social media, get to be good with writing, traditional newspaper writing, get to be good with you know, developing a radio style, writing news for radio and TV. It's vital.
Communication is about connecting people, and so when we have all these great technologies to be able to get our message out there, the most important thing to do is to be able to analyze which ones would work best for you. For example, we could see with the H1N1, what happened there. The communications wasn't very clear, even though they were using all types of avenues available to them. It was more or less you needed to strategically think of what kind of communication outlets you need to reach your audiences with. So if you're trying to contact younger generations, yes, perhaps Twitter and Facebook would be the ones to use, but you wouldn't use it for people 65 and over, perhaps. And so a lot of the communications that I'm seeing with organizations today focuses more on the strategic planning of your message, how to best utilize your resources so that you can get to the different stakeholders in a pertinent way, as well as was mentioned before, in a very clear and concise way as well. So I feel that the future of communications also includes a lot of more strategic planning, a lot more organizational planning, and coordination between different groups such as journalism, media, nonprofit organizations, the government, and the citizens as well.
It's, for me, I think being a good communicator, regardless of whether you want to go into journalism or whether you want to go into public relations or the creative writing side or any field related to that, you can never lose by being a good communicator and a critical thinker. So it might be discouraging to some of you who might want to go on and work, say, in the traditional newspaper industry, but there'll never be a shortage of jobs for good communicators and good writers. And that's something to hold on to. It can be a little discouraging at times, I know, for some graduates, but there won't be a shortage of jobs for people who are good communicators.